Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Jason. We're looking in Algebra 2. We're looking at how to use a matrix to determine the area of triangles and quadrilaterals, specifically parallelograms or rectangles or squares. So here's what you're going to be given. You're going to be given a set of points, and you're going to be asked to find the area. So to find the area, we set up a matrix. We find the determinant of the matrix. And then if it's a triangle, it's one half the determinant. If it's a quadrilateral, rectangle, square, it's just the determinant. So let's take a look at these two examples. I know there's lots of ways to do this, but we're focusing on using a matrix, so that's the work you have to show. So here is the matrix I'm going to set up for these. It's real simple. We take the points that we're given and we set them up, and then we add a third column of ones. That's the matrix. So now to find the determinant, we're going to use, and that's my matrix. To define the determinant, we're going to copy these first two rows again. So let's do that. And so I've got 6, 7, negative 4, 1. And then to find the area is going to be 1/2 the determinant of that matrix. So that's going to be the down products minus the up products. That's the process. So let's let's use that color. So we're doing down products first. So my first down product is 6 times 4 times 1. We're going to add the second product, which is 7 times 1 times 11. And then we're going to add the third product, which is 1 times negative 1 times 1. We're subtracting the up products, and we'll put that in a bracket because we have to subtract each one, not just the first one. That gets a little bit confusing for some people, so that's why I put in a bracket. So my first up product is 11 times 4 times 1, plus, we're still adding these, 1 times 1 times 6. And my third one, and I'm going to move myself over just a little bit so I'm not running into the picture. 1 times negative 1 times 7. Okay, so that's the setup. Those are the products. Now we're just going to do the math here, the arithmetic. And so the arithmetic, that's 24 plus 77 plus negative 1 minus, in brackets, 11 times 4 is 44, plus 1 times 1 times 6 is 6, minus 1 times negative 1 times 7 is 7. So just work this out. 24 plus 77, that's 101. 101 minus 1 is 100. Minus, in the bracket, 44 plus 6 is 50. 50 minus 7 is 43. And so 100 minus 43 is 57. And so we're taking half of that. So half of 57 will give me 28.5 square units. So that's the way we're going to do the matrix math to do the area. And same thing for the rectangle, square, or parallelogram. Except this time you're given 4 points, but guess what? We still only need to use 3. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use 3 points. It doesn't matter which 3 you pick. I'm going to pick the first 3. So I've got negative 1, 0. I've got 6, 0. And then I've got 4, negative 4. Same thing we did the last time. We're going to add a row of 1s, or a column of 1s. And then we're going to copy those first 2 rows down again. And notice this one has a lot of zeros, so that's going to help me out with the math. So same thing, area is going to equal, this time instead of half, it's just the determinant. So downs minus ups. And so I'm going to do this. That's 1 times 0 times 0. I'm going to do this one a little bit quicker. 1 times 0 times 1, that's 0 plus, I showed you the process in the last one. 0 times 1 times 4 is 0 plus 1 times 6 times negative 4 is negative 24 minus, in the bracket, we got 4 times 0 times 1, negative 4 times 1 times negative 1 is positive 4. And then the final one, 1 times 6 times 0 is 0. And so here I've got 0 minus 24 is negative 24 minus 4. So this gives me negative 28. Since this is area, we're gonna take the absolute value of that. And so my area is gonna equal 28 square units. So I hope that helps you with setting these up and finding the up and down products to find the area. If you still struggle with this as you're working, please let me know so I can find you some more resources to help you out.